Great day out, everyone had a great time. Everyone's got big smiles on their faces. They're walking around with the cup. The manager sat there doing interviews with his medal on, later on the plane, cuddling the cup and all that. Like, I did one of them little videos on the final whistle, and as I said on that, tell me it doesn't matter now.
No.
Because, people have moaned and moaned and moaned about the FA Cup, said it's not a priority, said it's not, we should be concentrating on other things and all this. Bollocks.
Yeah.
It felt good, didn't it?
It was another trophy under the belt. Jurgen completes the set. Trent completes the set at 23 years old. Outrageous. Alisson, another clean sheet in a final for Alisson, which is, I'm going to stick 0-0 on in Paris here because I could just see it being another 0-0 in a final. But no, it was a brilliant day out, and you could see how much it meant to the footballers as well. You could see Tsimikas sort of consolidating the fact that he's been a bit of a cult hero, and now he really is. It was a brilliant moment.
And Trent, as you say, at 23, the youngest player in English football to win every major honour. That's mad, isn't it? Because he's got, another 10 years or more, fingers crossed, touch wood, all of that, to play. Liverpool aren't going anywhere. Like Tuchel talks about that, says, he was talking sort of about the rebuild, if you like, what happens next for Chelsea, new owners, all of that. And he basically said, but Liverpool aren't going anywhere, they just keep buying more good players. So, we'll be up there again next season, whatever happens in the rest of this.
And these footballers are only going to get better and better. Trent will get better and better. I know there's always that thing of trying to compare him to Gerrard since he's broken through because he's a local lad and all of that, but there's no comparisons now in terms of the two of them. It's unfair to compare them because Trent's already done what Gerrard wasn't able to do at such a young age in completing the set. He's going to win so many more things. There's going to be so many big moments for him as a footballer, and that penalty as well, calmest, coolest penalty of the lot of them. Yeah,
absolutely superb. And as you say, Klopp as well. He's obviously won the Premier League, the League Cup, the Champions League, the Super Cup, the Club World Cup. I liked as well. I'm not always a fan of him. There's a lot of things about the Mail that I'm not a fan of. Their front page of the day was a bit of a joke. Martin Samuel chat some shit. But in his piece about the Reds, he talks about basically how good Chelsea are, and that it was a very small margin that we beat them on again. If you think about, like, it came down to keepers taking penalties in the League Cup. This time, they've missed 2 pens, they've had good chances, they've hit the woodwork. We haven't beat them in normal time all season. But someone asked Tuchel a question about having a trophyless season, and he was like, World Club Cup, Super Cup, you might have forgot them, but I haven't. Yeah. And that's a reminder, isn't it, that as well as those two, they're still European champions. Right now until Paris gets played, they're European champions.
They're best side in the country. One of the best sides in Europe, whether they're out of Europe or not. You're right, it is fan margins. When I watched it back, some of their chances were, they were in gilt age, but they were like, they were just like centimetres away.
There's a great tackle from Trent as well, isn't there?
Brilliant.
I think everyone remembers Alisson's saves and stuff, but the tackle from Trent for a lad who can't defend.
Yeah,
not bad,
there's a Lukaku chance. There's a couple of Alonso chances as well. There's moments there where it could have been flipped, but they talk about penalties being like a lottery, don't they? And it's a luck, it can go either way and all of this. And of course, there's a bit of luck to it, but there's work that's gone into those penalties. It's technique, and most of all, it's can you hold your nerve? You've got the mentality to do this, and Liverpool have done it twice now. Which if it does have to go to penalties in Paris, like we've seen European Cup finals do before for Liverpool, you back them all because you go through the team and there's just so many of them that are so good at penalties, aren't they? You've got the James Milner or Salah who usually takes them.
There was a couple though, wasn't there, that would have been
a bit.
Thiago's goes in off the post.
That's perfect though. Like that was a gorgeous penalty.
There's a little touch on Milner's penalty. Was there a touch on Firmino's?
There was a touch on another one, Firmino's. Firmino's was close.
And it was like,
Firmino was the one I was like, oh god. I've seen him miss them before and stuff like that. But they held their nerve. They do it, and Alisson makes the saves, and that's now 2 keepers. It's 3 keepers, isn't it, under Jurgen Klopp against Chelsea, who have won penalty shootouts.
Which is surely the only time that's happened. There's some nerd checking history right now, but it's not me.
All right, the Reds, to enjoy the rest of this video as well as all of our premium content, just click on the join button below and join our YouTube membership. You'll get all of our exclusive content, including our match previews, our post-match reaction, our exclusive interviews, and all the transfer chat about who is coming in and out. So yeah, share the journey with us, supporting Liverpool from the heart of the city. We're home, we're away. Come and share it with us. Up the Reds.